So, hello student, welcome back, and we want to continue our revision series. Take care of your health, stay safe. We don't want to get COVID when you are taking exam. And don't want to, even you don't report, it is very uncomfortable. Even you don't want to tell people, but it's very uncomfortable because you will have fever. A large part of foods that we eat every day are processed. Correct. There are so many ways to process food. This one I think is here. Explain why food need to be processed. Why food need to be processed?
Foods need to be processed to increase the life.
To increase the life.
No, to increase the time of preservation.
Okay. To why all these things are blocking me? Wait, let me clear it. To increase the preservation. Explain
To preserve food. To preserve food.
why food need to be processed. So maybe you can say to preserve,
Preserve.
or maybe we can say to be
Enhance the flavor.
enhance the flavor. Okay, just type short form lah, enhance flavor, or maybe we can say to make
Kill
it
bacteria.
kill bacteria, or maybe safe consumption.
Yep.
Or more attractive. Up to you. Hey, what is this? It's me. What is this? Whatever. Okay. To preserve bacteria, enhance flavor, kill bacteria. So this is why we want to preserve the food. I think. Sorry, not preserve. Process the food. I don't want to process to preserve it, enhance flavor, kill bacteria to make it more attractive. But we try to make all these things healthier so that it will not affect people. But we know that that is rarely the case. You are a teenager who undergoing growth. Makes sense. You are given 3 types of bread as shown. Butter bread, wow, sweetened bread, and bean bread. So which one you want to choose?
Bean bread.
Sure or not?
Yeah.
Taste not nice one or?
Healthy.
Yes, you want to take so why you want to take a bean bread?
Contains nutrients and it's healthier.
Yeah. So aim of choose the most suitable bread. Explain better. So of course we want to choose bean bread. Why?
Bean bread is healthier compared to butter bread and sweetened bread.
Can you explain why is it healthier?
Bean contains more protein.
Yes, very good.
And will help us in growth. It will help growth.
Yeah, so it's more healthy, and we want to justify the answer because it got more protein. And why protein can do what?
Protein can help us to grow.
Okay, better growth, muscle, and so on. Your body, new cell. How about butter bread? Not good.
Not that healthy.
Okay.
It consumes
Not healthy. Why? Can you explain?
Contains high fat content.
Contain high fat content. High fats. How about sweetener bread?
High level of sugar.
High level of sugar. So I just put here high level of sugar. Why I always got this thing blocking me? Wait, are you kidding me? High level of sugar. Yep. So basically, before we read, we know the roughly what the question want to ask. Aim of choice, you want to choose the bean bread because it's more healthy, it has more protein, and it's better for the growth. How many mark for this question? Wait, let me see.
6.
6 mark. 6 mark. Okay, 6 mark. Oh yeah, but I want to see question 1. Question 1. Oh, here didn't say. So question 1 will be probably assuming here total is 6 mark. So actually is this one is 1 mark. 1 mark. This is 3 mark. But this is 2 mark. But you try to explain more lah because you didn't also explain the choice. You want to choose bean bread because it is healthy, and explain the advantages of the bread. So the advantages bread is more explain the advantages each type of bread. Each type, you don't just say bean bread then you're wrong. This is a trick question. Each type. So you want to say bean bread is healthy because it has more protein and for growth. For sweetener bread is very good because it has a lot of carbohydrate, and carbohydrate can give energy. And after that we have also the bread, the butter bread, which also got a lot of fats which can produce energy. Justify your reason. So again, the conclusion is when to use bean bread because it has more protein, it can enhance growth. Can?
Yeah, can.
So I think this question is easy lah. I think easily student can get full mark for this one. State one difference between the following food process and give one suitable example in the food. Canning and pasteurization. State one difference. What is the difference between canning and pasteurization?
Okay. Canning is food are kept in cans, which are sterilized.
Canning is food what? Food are kept in can. Okay.
Yeah.
Then pasteurized cannot keep in can.
Pasteurized. Cause it's canning already. I already say canning.
Okay,
So,
canning. Yeah.
Cans, and then pasteurization is the liquid is heated to a temperature below its boiling point,
Yes, very good.
then cooled quickly.
Yes, very good. That is the main difference. Okay, for canning,
Yeah.
foods are heated up to higher than boiling point, which is 116 until 121 Celsius to sterilize it. However, in pasteurization, it's only below melting point. Okay, it will heat up below melting point, probably below melting point, probably around 72 Celsius. Why want to heat below melting point? Why want to heat below melting point? I thought easier just make it hot.
Kill microorganisms.
I heat up 1 to 120 Celsius also can kill microorganism.
This one is pasteurization, right?
Yeah lah, both also need to heat up, correct? Then why one is below melting point, one is above melting point?
No, pasteurization is below boiling point.
Below my why? Save electric. Yes, to keep the nutrients. So that is why pasteurization usually used for milk. Yeah, because if you want to heat it up very fast and you want to cool it down very fast, in maybe a few seconds you want to cool it down, and so that you won't destroy all the nutrient in the milk. So there's no point lah. Even you do like this, I would think around 13-14%, 30% or 40% of the nutrient already disappear because you want to set a speed mark lah. So you want to faster do that, and but even you do that, you already destroy the vitamin by 30%. But okay lah, you still got the 70% left. They are trying to best because you want to make the milk last for another 2 weeks. Canning will up 116 or 121, so much higher. That's why canning food will last longer, and you sterilize it into a can. Deep freezing and chilling. So what is the difference between deep freezing and chilling?
Deep freezing is keep the food at a temperature lower than 0 degrees Celsius.
Correct. Deep freezing is below 0 Celsius.
Then
How
chilling is
is
above 0 degrees Celsius.
around 0 lah, 0 to 10 Celsius. Yes. Okay. So any example?
Frozen food lor. Frozen.
Deep freezing is for frozen food.
Yeah.
How about
Chilling is like cheese.
cheese? Okay. Cheese, maybe vegetable and fruit. Why vegetable cannot put at the freezing?
Cannot.
Why?
Too cold.
Yeah, you cannot. Sometimes I don't know why. But I know the vegetable will spoil. If you put the fruit or the vegetable at the, I heard lah, my mother say or who say whatever, auntie say what. So if you put it will the vegetable will spoil. So maybe you can do some experiment. Put the vegetable at the fridge and see whether it can cook again or not. Okay, a few more questions. Okay, let's continue a few more questions. Objective, we are not going to do objective because I think that it's easy to score lah. Usually most students score. Most students will lose mark at the structure question. So we are going to focus more on the structure question and essay.
Okay.
Usually essay and structure can objective. Usually lah, automatic can. Okay, table 1 show the average daily calorie intake of meal 8 between 5 and 25. So I assume teenagers will eat the most. That's why they become poor because they need to eat a lot. Let's see, the teenagers will be around 12 to 15. Children, you eat lesser, so it makes sense. 6,000, 8,000 is lesser. Of course, you're a baby, so you eat lesser calorie per day. And 25 also, you here is see more. Like isi tersurat lah, rumusan isi tersurat. Why they eat more?
Puberty ongoing.
Puberty 25 or still puberty meh? Walao eh.
Working.
Working. Maybe he work in the office or he need to be hardworking. And then 30 and 35 they start to get lesser. Why?
Already.
Already, yeah. But a better word lah. Let's say the question asks you to justify why the metabolism rate decrease.
Age is older.
Age is lower, which actually correlate with the metabolism rate. So as you grow old, your metabolism rate will be lower, so you need lesser calorie. Of course, if you get older, then your metabolism rate is even lower and your self growth is also lower. That's why we die old, because the cell die faster than the new cell being produced eventually. Using the table, so there's now we can use the graph table because there is a proper scale of 0 to 1000 and there is a proper interval scale between each units of number. So we want to do this. What is the manipulated variable?
Age.
age. The material variable will be the age. The responding variable will be the calorie intake. Okay, so let's do this. We draw a line here, and then make it smaller a bit. Draw a line here. Then this one you put MV, which is the age. Here you put RV, which is the responding variable. Label A, put the unit lah. Usually students don't put the unit. This is where they get wrong. This is the kilojoule. How big the graph should be?
5 to 35.
Your graph must be at least very big lah. At least 70% of the question paper. You cannot draw this small lah. You do this small, then you will get wrong. It must be around half, or at best is 75% of the paper. Then you need to draw your graph properly. Make sure you label this so you get mark. If some students usually lose mark because they didn't label and they didn't put the unit. That's why I put here kilojoule. I put here the H. If you don't know how I know, kilogram or what, I don't know. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So maybe you put here, can you do here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, very good. Hey, oh, you're not enough. 30, 35, no place ready. So you pandai adjust lah. Here 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, up to you lah. Maybe you want to do like this. Okay, and then this one is until 12,000. Here got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe we want to do start with 3,000. Is it 3,000, 6,000, 9, 12? Yeah, 9,000, 12,000. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so the scale must be big. Then of course you draw it. I don't want to draw lah, but it roughly go up until age 25. Then it will start to go down again. Okay, so 25 is 16,000. Oh my god, I don't even have number. Let's say here is 25 lah. Oh my goodness, here's 16,000. So roughly is here. So the graph will be something like this. Go up and then it's go down. Something like this lah. I don't want to draw this. Then you got 2 mark for this one. Doing so hard only get 2 mark. How they mark? Based on the unit, the graph, the scale, and the line. So that's why sometimes you do maths, your graph you got 4 marks. Physics paper or what, you got 4 marks. Sometimes you got 2 marks, up to you. But always remember the 4 things. The scale must be correct. The numbering, the unit must be correct, and correct plotting of the dot and the correct line. So you will get 4 marks for a proper. But this one only 2 marks lah. Up to him lah. He want to give 2 marks or 4 marks. Okay. Based on the graph in one, state the daily calorie requirement for the age of 16. So 16 what? Yeah. So what is the calorie intake for 16?
15 is how much already? 15 is
12,000.
Around 13.
Yeah, around 12,000, 12,500. You need to see here lah. The graph and then if go to the right 12,500. So I put here 12,500. What's the unit?
kg.
Kilojoule. How to calculate the kilojoule? How I know the food got how many kilojoule?
Depends on if like.
So the device name will be the food calorie meter. They will put in the calorie meter and they will burn the food and see how much of the fire that you can burn. They will be able to calculate the heat. The heat will be the calorie. So of course you can assume that you can burn vegetable which it produce lesser heat, which is less calorie. You can burn like butter. It will burn a lot, so you know that it has a high calorie. You can burn rice, and how much the heat that produced by the height will be the calorie. So of course you can burn apple also. Just it's more difficult to burn apple lah, because apple is red. You need to make it dry, then you can burn, then you can calculate the calorie that is in the apple. More fire means more energy. What is the relationship between the daily calorie requirement from age 10 and 12? What is the relationship?
So bigger the age, the more the calorie requirement.
Correct. Okay, so when the age increase, it means that what? When the age
calorie
increase, the daily calorie intake requirement will increase. 5 to 15, is it the question? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so because they ask you the relationship, so if the age increase up until 20, that's why you say up until 20, up until here. If the age increase, therefore the daily requirement calorie will increase as well. That is the relationship that I can see. But of course we can see that after that it slightly dropped due to the lower metabolism rate. Age group 20 to 25 years need the highest daily calorie intake. Tick correct the food that supply the highest. So which one has the highest calorie intake?
Butter.
Butter. Why?
Because it's all fat.
Yeah, okay, because this is fats. This one?
Sugar.
Sugar. Yes, it has a lot of sugar or carbohydrate. Why suddenly my this one all got the arrow one so funny? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Since when they want to give me an arrow? Why they want to give me an arrow? But are you kidding me? Okay, it is carbohydrate. Okay, so what is the ratio of fats and carbohydrate in terms of calorie?
Ratio?
Yeah, the ratio of calorie between carbohydrate and fats.
I don't know.
So it will be around 2 to 1.
2 to 1, okay.
So if you are taking the 2 plate of rice, the same calorie as 1 butter. If you want to take butter, you don't need to take rice because you need to times 2. And that's the amount of the thing that you eat. Okay, lastly, let's do this one, the last question. Diagram 1 show the apparatus of the experiment, maize seeding, black pepper, complete culture solution. So obviously, what they want to test is, one is liver count, one is lack of what?
Nitrogen.
Lack of nitrogen. So lack of nitrogen, what will happen?
Nitrogen is the yellow leaves.
Yellow leaf, very good. Okay, yellow leaf.
Weak stem.
Yellow leaf, weak stem. Okay, state 1 observation. So what is the observation?
Observation.
What is the observation?
Leaves becomes yellow.
Leaf will turn yellow. Very good. State 1 hypothesis.
This is plant with nitrogen deficiency will grow yellow leaves.
The hypothesis plant is again?
Okay, plant with nitrogen deficiency will grow yellow leaves.
Plant with nitrogen deficiency will grow. Actually, the thing is not grow yellow leaf.
Stunted growth.
Yellow will cause stunt growth. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the hypothesis. Because I mean you can say yellow leaf. I think maybe the teacher will give correct because but that's not the main point. The main point is we want to know that plant need nitrogen. If no nitrogen, that is a stunt growth. And yellow leaf is the evidence of a stunt growth. So these are the better hypothesis. But I didn't say the student wrong lah. The student is correct. I think maybe the teacher also will give correct. But the more precise one will be this one. State the manipulated variable.
Nutrition.
Nutrition.
Nutrient.
Yeah, nutrient. Okay. Nutrient.
Wait, type of culture solution. Can ah?
Type of culture solution. Type of culture solution. Based on the experiment, state the operation definition of complete culture solution. What is in this experiment? Operation definition means in this experiment when you are referring to culture solution, what are you talking about?
Okay, complete culture solution
Complete culture solution
is a type of nutrient
is a type of nutrient
that helps plant to grow healthily.
Yes, correct. I just improve a bit. Culture solution is a type of nutrient that has all the nutrients that help plant to grow healthily. So it's a better one. Okay, complete culture solution is a type of nutrient with all the nutrients that help the plant to thrive, to grow healthily. The Grammarly help me to enhance the grammar. Yeah, okay. Really to thrive, okay, to grow healthily. Yeah, so of course you can say lah, culture solution is a plant that help, but this word is very important because that is the more precise definition. It contains all the nutrient. Take correct about the element of macronutrient. Which one is macronutrient?
Macronutrient is magnesium and calcium. Micro is boron.
Oh, sorry, micronutrient boron.
Micro is boron.
Yeah, correct. Show a hardness of copper and brass. Which one is harder, copper or brass?
Copper.
Copper is.
Brass.
Brass is. Yeah, because brass is a alloy. Copper is a copper wire, so you can bend the wire. The electric wire is made from copper. The diameter of dentate edge is measured. Oh, this one is like for one experiment. The dentate, they already give you the average dent. So what's the average dent? What's the average dent for this one? I no need. Faster lah.
1.3.
1.3. This one? Are you kidding me? You use
0.85.
0.85.
Yeah.
You use calculator ah? Based on the experiment above, okay? Okay, based on the table 2, state the observation in this experiment.
State observation. Copper has a higher average than brass.
Copper has
higher
average than
brass.
Very good. Okay, so this computer don't every time I need to set the font, is it? Okay, computer has a higher average than brass. You like lah, you want to say bigger or bigger diameter or bigger size, up to you lah, as long as it shows you the observation. What is the inference based on this experiment?
Inference. Alloy is harder than pure metal.
Okay, maybe we can say brass is harder than copper. Okay,
Okay.
you cannot say what can you say alloy but this one is a better lah, because you when you say alloy, you need to know why is it called alloy. State the operation definition of brass.
Brass. Brass is a
Is a
type of alloy.
brass is a type of alloy. Very good.
That is formed.
That is form. Okay, brass is a type of alloy which has a smaller size of them, for example.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to type the first one also, I think it should be sufficient. Brass is, wow, so many wrong. Brass is a type alloy with a minor dent. Okay, predict the diameter of the dent of copper if it is 200 grams. So if 200 grams, so what is the 200 gram is used, copper with 200 gram. Let's look at the question. This one is how many gram? So this is 100 gram.
So times 2.
So 100 gram.
2.4.
2.4. Correct. Okay. Anything more than
1.2.
yeah, more than 1.3 lah. Anything more than. Okay, so I teach until here. Any question?
No.
Then I see you next time.
Okay.
Okay, thank you and bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.